pots and planters. My name's Nikki and this is That's Where She Grows. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a new episode. We're doing something a little bit different in a little bit of a different environment, as you can see. That's because I sprained my ankle and I'm going to be hanging out here doing not as much walking around. But I'm glad that you could join me today on this new episode that we're going to be fixing my Callisia repens. Right here on the top, you can tell she is a little bit barren, but she is looking beautiful down on the bottom. So we're going to take some of this and we're going to fill in the top a little bit. So come along with me. She's so pretty. So as I was showing you earlier, here we have the Callisia repens. This hangs in my bedroom and it has been getting a little bit bare on the top. But look at those beautiful colors that we have, the purples and greens on the bottom. And as much as I love this foliage, I definitely want to fill this in a little bit more. So what I have that I'm going to be using today is definitely a pair of scissors so that we can make clean cuts of those. These are just some scissors that are around the house for odds and ends. A spoon for my soil. And today I'm actually going to be using the Miracle-Gro potting mix. I'm not usually a huge fan of it, but as we're getting into the fall, it is a little bit more difficult to find the Pro mix that I like to use. So we're going to be using the Miracle-Gro today. So without further ado, let's just get into it. I'm going to start by just cutting really anywhere, like whatever length you kind of want your plant to be at. You're going to just trim that down a little bit, which will also encourage more growth, which will end up making it a little bit bushier too as well. So there's no need to fear, especially with this plant. This was originally just a trimming off of my neighbor's plant, and it has grown quite a lot. See, as you can tell, I'm giving it quite a liberal haircut. And that's what I've taken off. I did remove quite a bit there. Much more than I'm actually going to need, so I'm just going to take a little bit of a chunk of that. Maybe that much. Looks good to me. And just look at those colors. And I'm just going to place that on top right there. See, it's already looking much fuller. But wait, there's more. Now we're just going to grab our dirt, our soil, and we're going to partially bury this. We definitely do want some of the leaves to still like poke out so that they can get some sunlight. Now I know this may seem kind of strange, but believe me, it works. It's definitely quick and easy, and I like doing it this way. There's no need to do any water propagation. It is quick and simple. Now once I put that in there, I'm going to water that in. 1 second. Alexa is having issues. Alexa, please pause. Thank you. Sorry about that. She has been giving me issues all day. She likes to keep on playing some calming instrumental covers. Wonderful, wonderful music, but I mean, she just plays it randomly during the day, which is intriguing. Now that that is full of soil, I mean, that will also tamp down when it gets watered. I'm going to water this in the bathtub just because it has drainage holes on the bottom. I want it to all flow through, get nice and moist, and this will eventually even out once it waters in and dries out. So I can show you guys an update at another time. So that's how that looks at the moment. Now I do have some extra bits and pieces, and of course I am not going to throw that away because I am like the propagation queen. I'm gonna fill this in. This is a little hanging basket that I get from the nursery. Like, this is what plants come in. I don't like the color, so I will put soil and put propagations in here, grow this out, and I will give it or sell it to someone else. Now I'm just tapping this to make sure that the soil gets in all between those leaves. It's a very gentle way to get them situated. And so that's what that looks like for now. I'm just gonna go water these in, and I will give you guys some updates at some point. Alright, and that's it for today's episode of That's What She Grows and propagating and cutting the Callisia repens. So I wanted to just appreciate everything that you do in following my channel, liking, subscribing, and commenting, and just generally interacting with me. I love hearing from you, and it really makes my day whenever I get a notification that someone sent me a message. So I just wanted to say a big thank you to all my subscribers, as well as if you haven't subscribed, you just take a moment to do that right now if you like my video. Also just give it a thumbs up so you can continue to receive notifications to see more episodes that I have coming out. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you all have a blessed week.